And now, introducing the new SneakyG Man store on SD. All you gotta do, go on to SD, type in SneakyG Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow.
Yo, after the W, you already know, it's the man in the flesh.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Yes, sir, Giants on top, you already know.
Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for SneakyG Man merch. So please, check it out, dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's replica trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the SneakyG podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG, man! Let's go Giants! Oh! What's going on, everybody? Ooh, that's loud. It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG, man! Oh, what's going on? I hope y'all having a good Tuesday. I sure the hell am. You want to know why it's a good Tuesday? Because I woke up. That is why. When you wake up, you got a new opportunity. You can make things happen. Got some stuff to talk about. Awkward silence. Okay. And then we'll get into the nitty-gritty. And I'm saying a lot, and I don't mean to. I don't mean to. It just happens. Real cool dad. I see you, Tattoo Goated. What's going on? I see you, Gabe. Yeah, I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna put your comment up because I'm a little confused. Okay, but what does that mean for the Giant fan base? What does that mean? Absolutely nothing. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Gabe posted up a novel, Big Blue feed. I see you. Giants news. Daniel Jones' fifth-year option is not expected to be picked up. Some of Adoree Jackson's contract was turned into a signing bonus. Giants are now invested in the running back class in the draft, expected to be addressed in the third round. I'm going to pause right there for a second. Why are we telling people what our objective is, especially in a specific round? I digress. They have multiple running backs in for workouts today. Chiefs are not interested in Bradbury and never were looks like it's going to be tough to trade trade partner for him. Okay. Wait, for Adoree Jackson, Gabe? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Oh man, we're gonna dive right into this. I'm gonna put the link out. I'm just gonna put the link out. And Gabe, if you could jump on, I'm just like to get your 2 cents on that too. Because Tank, what's up? From what for Bradbury. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, all right, I hear you now. I'm sorry, the Chiefs were not interested in Bradbury. You actually you said that in your post, and I just read it wrong. My bad. I had a feeling that Bradbury was not going to be traded. And the reason being was the amount of money that was on his contract. Now, of course, this being live, I'm typically prepared, but not right now. But hold on, let's dive right into this bad boy. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Shoot. All right, here we go. All right. VRA. Brad. B. James Bradbury. Okay. All right. Bradbury contract. All right. Hold on a sec. Carson said, hey, Sneaky, I'll be on later. Hornets are playing right now. I know you'll want to talk about the championship game. Yeah, I do. Because I'm going to be honest, Carson, I hope you're still watching. I did not know Kansas won till about like 1 o'clock today. And there's a reason. Yes, Gabe, I see the look of confusion. Yes, 1 o'clock today. Yeah, got him. Got you, Gabe. No, I'm a message, Gabe. I swear to God, I thought Carolina. Now, keep in mind, I have an alibi for last night. I was actually on Omegle for a little bit, and for one, the stream. I'm streaming games right now. It was whacked out. Completely whacked out because we had some thunderstorms. We had more. We got more tornadoes here in what you call it here in Texas than ever. Like, what is the deal? Anyway, shame on me for not knowing. I don't have a dog, Gabe. I don't have a dog in the fight when it. What? Where'd you go, Gabe? Where'd you go? I didn't. I'm. To be fair, I don't.
My bad, Sneaky.
No, I know. It's giving you a hard time. Typically, I would watch the conference championship games. And
Sneaky, it was all over ESPN. Come on, man.
I don't get ESPN at work.
Don't you listen to the radio on the way to work or something?
No, I don't actually. I listen to my my play. Actually, okay, look, I don't recommend this, and I'm not saying I did this. I'm saying I did this allegedly. I was editing my recording from last night from when I was on Omegle.
Oh God! Why do you put yourself through that?
Huh?
Why do you put yourself through that distress of going on Omegle?
Oh, it was pretty fun last night.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I only had a guy show me his ass one time. Just one time. And I was like, thank you. I was confused. I didn't know what to. And then I had a young female ask me if I could be her daddy. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, do you mean like daddy or like daddy? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what's really this ain't EDP. I mean, allegedly. I mean, I do like cupcakes, but like actual cupcakes,
Oh my god.
like I'm just saying I like cupcakes, but I mean like cupcakes. You know what I mean?
No.
Not like whatever cupcake. I'm talking about cupcakes. Like for real.
That's what they all say.
I don't go looking for them. I know where to go to get cupcakes. Okay.
Oh.
And when I go, I typically the family. No, unless it's for the wife's birthday, she's not with me. But other than that, wait, Gabe, in your area, do you have a place called Nothing Bunt Cakes?
Nah, man, I live in central Pennsylvania. We don't got.
Okay. Well, those are pretty bad. Those are pretty badass. Like you can get some creaming on some like icing on that too. What the hell are we talking about? How did we get here?
You started talking about a guy showing.
He did, and I had the book because I was on Amigo, and y'all gonna see it on my YouTube channel, right?
Sneaky, do you have a hat dealer? You have another new hat this week. Do you have a hat dealer?
What are you talking about?
Is that the black edition of the?
I don't know what you're talking about, Gabe. I don't even. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny.
And hats are like $40 now too.
I know it's freaking ridiculous. But no, I was on Amigo last night.
Oh, okay.
Telling dad jokes.
Oh no, please.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was fun.
Bumped one a couple times.
Huh?
I used your speed bump ones a couple times. I told it in my history class in school. It was hilarious.
Oh, you told them the speed. Did people laugh at it? Yeah. I said that like 5 times last night, I think. I'm telling you.
You need to get a new good joke, Sneaky.
Oh, I got a whole book of them. What are you talking about? Anyway, so let's talk about Daniel Jones real quick, and then I'm going to call out someone. Matter of fact, while we're talking about Daniel Jones, I'm gonna get a clip ready because I have to bring attention. Gabe, you've known me.
Is it what PSG said on live last night on NFC Sports? No.
No.
About like draft.
And Isaiah, I see you. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I see you. This is the first time I've seen you on the show. I'd love to bring you on. Cool Dad, you don't go anywhere either because we got to talk about Vegas. And don't worry. I talked to Nick.
Is Nick going?
Yeah, Nick's coming with me. Mama Boss is coming too.
Oh gosh.
And
Mama Boss gonna be the personal driver by the end of that night.
Yeah. And Nick did say he's gonna take care of the hookers and cocaine. Okay, so we're good on that aspect. Cool Dad. No, I do not do drugs, guys. No, I don't.
Drugs are a no, kids.
They are a bit. I mean, I do drink. I don't even smoke weed. I'm for real.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Don't look at me like that. I'm not gonna say who looked at me funny. I don't know. No, I don't. Funny story. Sidetrack. See, I'm getting sidetracked right now. Funny story. I'm at a bar, okay, where I play free poker. All right.
Free poker, right? And what they do is they finish, like the way they finish is like the top 3 and they split like $20 a piece.
So it's like the bar tab. You know what I mean? Like you get $20 on a gift card and whatever. Anyway, long story short, we took a break, and as we're in the break, as I'm doing this, I'm trying to find. Okay, there it is, right there. During the break, I'm standing next to a couple, two other guys, right?
Yeah.
I will say I was the only one dark in nature, okay? And the dude walked straight up to me and was like, "Hey man, you got a joint?" No, I don't. And then the guy to my right was like, "I do." I'm like, "How you coming at me with this mess?" Anyway, yeah, I think okay, good. I got it ready. Anyway,
Just such as life, Sneaky. Such as life.
Such as life.
There a lot of traffic in your area for WrestleMania or whatever it was this past weekend.
You know, I wanted to go, but then something. Oh, I had to write a freaking paper, and I didn't finish it in time.
I hate paper.
Yeah. So anyway, Daniel Jones.
I mean, Sneaky, it makes a lot of sense to not pick up his 5th-year option. I mean, not to go at Carson or anything, but you see what happened when the Carolina Panthers picked up Sam Darnold's 5th-year option. Look where that's landing them now. Because, Sneaky, you know a 5th-year option is guaranteed, right? It's guaranteed money.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So to take a risk and give him the 5th-year option, which isn't cheap, by the way, and not this year, in 2 years, you don't know what Daniel Jones is going to look like this season. It makes a lot more sense to not pick up the 5th-year option and franchise tag him after the season, which is always a possibility that people are bringing up, because then you don't have to worry about picking it up before his actual 5th, like right before his actual 5th year.
Right. So you're okay. I do agree with you that is the better option. And you know what? I think we should address Philly Sports Guy's hot take.
It's possible. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's. I mean, they've shown a lot of interest in the quarterbacks. They sent their quarterbacks coach to every big QB's pro day. Kenny Pickett, Malik Willis. Their quarterbacks coach was there. Our quarterbacks coach was there. I think what they're doing is they're considering everything, because as Dable said in his press conference, they're going to pick the best player in the draft who's there.
Right.
And I know they're definitely going to use one of those picks on a tackle. It's just what they do with the other one. That's what.
Well, right. And there's a lot of options.
Right.
They could go back. They could take, well, the Phillies proclamation, if you will, was that the Giants going to take 5th overall a quarterback. That their first pick is going to be a quarterback.
It's possible, because the pick right after that, if the Giants don't pick a quarterback and there's no quarterbacks off the board, it's the Panthers that are probably going to pick a quarterback right after them.
Right.
If it's not the Giants, it's going to be the Panthers, and I think it's going to be the Panthers personally. I think the Giants have shown so much commitment to Daniel Jones that it would be almost not businesslike to select a quarterback like that, unless they tell him, unless they're like, look, we're going to select a quarterback. He could be like an insurance policy, or even someone they trade in the future, right? But, you know, unless they tell him, which he's acting like he's got the job locked up, I don't see a reason for them to select a quarterback.
Well, hold on. Let's back up, though. In the press conference, the GM, was it the GM or the coach that said Daniel Jones is our starting quarterback?
So Shane said Daniel Jones is our starting quarterback, this is the very important word, as of now. He said, as of now, Daniel Jones is our starting quarterback.
So by him saying that little as of now, that's his out. That's what he'll use as an out.
If he drafts a quarterback, that is what he'll use as his out, probably. Yes.
Also, and thanks for tuning in last night for the show. The NFC East show. Shout out True Blue, Pork Rind, and Philly Sports Guy. I lost my train of thought. Holy shit.
Daniel Jones.
Well, yeah. So we had talked about his injury.
Right.
Okay. And
very sensitive area for injury. Yep.
I'm sorry?
Very sensitive area for an
injury. Right. And you made a comment saying that as of right now, he's a go.
He said he's cleared in his press conference yesterday. Yes.
What is the state of the Giants? What did the Giants say he was? And that's my pushback.
So there's no like injury report that comes out during the offseason, so you can't hear what the Giants are saying about him. But I don't think actually anyone asked Dable about Jones's injury.
Which I honestly thought he was good to go come the offseason. I didn't realize up until that comment was made through Jones that he was still kind of up in the air.
Yeah, it was a lot more serious than they initially thought, I think.
And to that fact, because of that, I could see the Giants getting a quarterback. I'm sorry, the possibility of, and up until then, I was kind of pushing back, and the only reason being is by what Shane and Dable both. Oh, and John Mara. Oh my God,
John Mara. It's Mara Sneaky. It's John.
And I said Mara all the time. I say tomato. You say tomato. John Mara.
There you go.
Okay. God, dog. I'll get it right. It's not like I've only met the man face to face, right?
Did you call Mora when you saw him?
I did. But, however, when I came to New York, as he was walking to his car, I apologized for calling him Mara. But then here I am calling him Mara.
Walk to his car?
Well, yeah, you know how you line up after the game and you see the players? Yeah. I told him I apologize. And he turned around and gave me a thumbs up.
I feel bad for Zone. Zone stayed after really long to see Joe Judge after the last season loss, and then he got fired 24 hours later.
But you know what, though? That's good on Zone. I'd wished, oh, my God, Nick pissed me off.
At least you Rick Hands Evan Ingram, man. It's okay.
Guys, I want to show you a video real quick, and I showed it earlier. Okay, you will see a gentleman in a gray sweatshirt hoodie with it on, with a phone to his ear. That is my son Nicholas. Check this out.
After the W, you already know it's the man in the flesh.
Let's go Giants!
Ow! Yes, sir. Giants on top. You already know.
Okay, that gentleman behind me was Nicholas. And as soon as I got done doing that clip with Zone, which that's my favorite clip, right? It was awesome. That and many others that I had an awesome experience in New York. Well, you know that.
Yep, we know.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yep, we know, including your private driver. That was.
Yes, I like how you say that. The guy felt sorry for me. Oh, you're a Giants fan? This whole weekend's free. No, let me stop. He didn't start charging me until we beat Philly. No, let me stop. But seriously though, as soon as that was done, Nick was like, "We gotta go." I'm like, "You mother," But we didn't have him that night. But anyway, back to Daniel Jones. Up until a couple weeks ago, I did not realize he was still injured and suffering from this.
Oh yeah, it's no joke.
Now, where did you get this information from that I posted on here?
Huh? About what?
The hold on a second.
Bradbury contract? Like, what are you talking about?
The one where you talked about Bradbury, and then you talked about the 5th round and all that stuff, or the 3rd round and all that.
Okay, so the Giants have had James Cook, Bryce Hall, I believe is his name, and I forget there's another running back, but those are two top 5 running backs in the draft. The Giants have 2 third-round picks this year, and as of right now, they have a lot of interest in James Cook. The Giants love people out of Georgia. James Cook is out of Georgia. The Giants have had multiple meetings with him. They brought him in today. He was in the locker room, actually. James Cook was in the locker room with Tay Crowder, who's also a former Georgia player, who they're like good friends and everything. So he's someone that is probably going to be a 3rd round draft pick. So that's why I said probably the 3rd round. It's going to be a 3rd round thing. So it's going to be 3rd or 4th round, probably, maybe 5th. But the point is that they're definitely looking at running backs, and the running backs they're looking at are not 5th round, 6th round running backs. They're 2nd round, 3rd round, and 4th round running backs. Maybe 5th. If they fall into the 5th, that's crazy. But
okay, so that's your guesstimate.
I asked 3rd, 2nd, or 4th, but I don't think they're going to spend a 2nd on a running back. I think they'll spend a 3rd though, because we have 2 3rd rounds this year.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that talent is that high, I think we should address it in the 2nd round.
Yeah. Well, some of them they are top 5 running backs, but the running back class is not even projected to have one going in the first round. So
right. Well, that's now almost a dying breed. Running backs going in the first round.
Yeah, Saquon was one of the last ones to be picked so high, and now you see why it's not suggested.
Yeah. I want to go back to some of these comments, and then
But the James Bradbury thing is, a lot of people are saying James Bradbury to the Chiefs.
Well, first I heard Raiders.
Well, yes, Raiders was the first one, and then the Chiefs came up. Chiefs are the most recent one. And the issue with James Bradbury right now is his contract price.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants, I think people around the league know that the Giants want to get rid of him either way. So I think they're waiting for him to cut him, but I think the Giants won't. I think the Giants will keep him if they don't find a trade partner.
Yeah, I think okay. So if
but I know that the relationship between the Giants and James Bradbury right now is not great.
Well, what did he do? What happened? What am I missing?
They're upset that they're trying to they're shopping him right now. They're shopping him.
Oh, because of that. Well, I mean, that kind of upset you too, wouldn't it? See, I was thinking maybe Bradbury did something to the Giants to make him feel
it's a business sneaky.
Or saying right. I get it. But I mean, when you look at his contract for 2022, he's getting $13 million.
Yep.
He's getting $3 million he got as a signing bonus. He
already got paid some of the contract because I think he got paid like $1 million of the contract already by the Giants.
$2 million of the 2022 salary fully guaranteed on 3/16/2022. Excuse me. So yeah, he already got his money. He already got $2 million.
He already got $2 million. That's correct. But
injury guaranteed now.
Giants are insistent that they can trade him. They're very insistent on that. He's tradable.
Well, because we're we still got to clear so much money to sign our rookies. That's why.
Right, because first round picks, we need $12 million. I believe right now we saved $5 million on the Adoree thing. I don't know if you saw that, but we took Adoree's contract. We gave most of it as a signing bonus. So basically, we gave him money just right now, and then the rest of it is it saved us around $5 million in cap. So we're around $6 million in cap. We still need another $6 million for all our rookies. And
just so I'm going to throw this out there. Right now, Bradbury is I'm going to round it up, $22 million against the cap.
20. Where's it?
Well, it's 21 million 800
all together against the cap, or this year's cap?
This year's cap.
How does that all add up?
Because if we were to cut him, it would still affect us dead money wise, $11 million.
So much dead money.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave Gettleman, for making us cut like 6 million players this year because you signed too many.
Well, and plus we couldn't even fill the full roster, so there's that. Remember? Yeah.
So embarrassing.
I mean, well, you know what? Things happen.
But the point is the Chiefs were never interested in Bradbury, and it's because they don't want to pick up his salary.
Yeah, $13 million. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
That's a lot.
And he had a down year last year. The year before he was a top 5 corner, but that's 1 year, that's.
Yeah, but you know what though? Look, I understand consistency is something, heavily considered on, but because he did have the down year, there should be a sense to where, okay, well, maybe this year he's going to pick it up. And if he doesn't, then we should make moves. However, this being a whole new regime, they don't owe Bradbury anything.
Right.
Honestly. And to be fair about Jones, same situation. Shane owes Jones nothing.
Oh yeah, no.
And what
I like about Daniel Jones is he doesn't make excuses. He doesn't get up there and he says my whole roster was injured, which he could definitely do. He could get up there and say Saquon was injured. I mean, Sneaky, I looked at this injury list from 1 week and it was
Oh, it's horrible.
It was Saquon out for ankle, KT out for ankle, Shepard out with knee, Galladay out with knee.
Wait, let me ask you a question. I don't mean to cut you off. Remember the Rams game?
Oh my gosh! And then we thought KT was gonna like sauce up Jalen Ramsey, and he did.
And he got hurt. He sprained his ankle. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
So
KT, here's the thing. He has a lot of character issues. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but
KT?
Yeah, a lot.
Well, first off, he's a wide receiver. Okay, that's common for wide receivers. Let's just throw that out there.
And going into the draft, that was a concern.
And two, he is how can I say this? I mean, he's unique.
Oh, he's definitely unique.
He's unique, and I'm not saying that as a good or a bad thing. He's unique and
good football player, a little sketchy off the field.
Yeah, kind of like me. I'm a decent podcaster, but I'm crazy when I'm not. No, I'm crazy in the streets.
Yeah,
I'll be popping caps on everybody.
That's what.
Let me stop.
Pat Leonard from like New York Newsday or whatever calls him. He calls him a good player, but a little weird on the streets. Little.
Look, if you got hit in the head as many times as any football player did, you'll be a little weird too.
Saquon seems pretty cool.
Yeah, But hold on. So let me back up a little bit. 8:13, Danny, and I do got to move on because I do want to hit up Isaiah. Danny, what you talking about? Yo, Gabe, I'm telling you, Sneaky got the Fanatic sponsorship. That keeps.
I'm telling you, Danny.
I am not going to confirm nor deny.
It's like he has like a kind of drug dealer, but like a hat dealer. Like,
come on, Fanatics, let me get one of them hats. I suck. No, let me stop. It's a kid show. It's a kid show.
G13, Sneaky. Come on.
G13. That's definitely, at least that's not the show. That's not G13. Okay, here we go. Danny, again, Sneaky, I hope you have that clipped. I said on your show, the Giants will take a QB. It was $100 gift card. Yeah, I'm glad you got that clipped because, wait, you need to come on though. Now, did we say the 5th or the 7th? Let's just get some clarification out the way prior to the draft. So
I say the 5th. Danny, I would put your bets on the 5th.
Was it on the 5th?
No, if he has to come back on and say it, I would put your bets on the 5th because the 7th they're gonna have limited options with the pick. If they want a quarterback, they're gonna get the best one in there.
Yeah, they gotta go 5 if
because Panthers.
Oh, okay, thanks, Danny. I appreciate. Yeah, it's 5th. It's 5th. Okay, good deal. Yeah, clip it. And when it happens, I expect a text. And just say 3 words. I told you so. Okay, I think that might be 4.
I'm using my paycheck. If they do, I'm using my first paycheck to buy that number 1 jersey on NFL Shop.
For a quarterback?
Yeah, if we draft a quarterback, I'll get their draft jersey. I don't usually buy draft jerseys because I don't think they're that special. But if we draft a quarterback, I gotta get one.
Yeah, I'm still happy with my Phil Simms jersey. If you ask me, I'm just saying. Gabe, give me some final thoughts, man. What you got?
I mean, I'm excited for the draft. We still got a couple weeks, so I'm excited to talk because more stuff comes out in the weeks before. So I'm excited to see what's going to come out. I mean, right now they're really high on the Georgia running back, Cook. Cook's Dalvin Cook's brother, right? James Cook is Dalvin Cook's brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he looks explosive at Georgia. The only thing is he wasn't a starting running back at Georgia. He was the backup. But both running backs are in the draft this year. So he's definitely someone to watch on the board at round 3. Are you going to be going to all rounds in Las Vegas?
No, we're that's kind of up in the air. We haven't really.
If I were to
because I know I'm going to the first. Well, I'm trying to figure out how I can get into the inner circle. That is my dilemma.
LPG gets into the inner circle, but they're not cheap.
No. And you know what? LPG, license plate guy, for those that don't know. I'm still trying to learn the way of the Force.
It's stuff or what?
No, he's just a Jedi Knight when it
Yeah.
comes to those things. I try to convince him to get on my shoulder so we can like run in the forest like Luke and Yoda, but he turned me down. Actually, he didn't actually. He walked away, and then I got served with a restraining order.
Yeah, you're done.
No, that didn't happen. But it would have been funny if it did.
Yeah,
it would have been funny.
Recommend something to you. I wouldn't go to the third day. I would only go to the first and second. Those are the days where they draft the important players. And
right.
The rounds, the 4th through 7th round, the only round that's really valuable is the 4th round, and then the rest are just.
Gotcha. Well, Gabe, stick around. Okay, don't go anywhere. Let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants! Ow!
Appreciate you, Isaiah. What's up, man? Oh, you're muted.
Oh, my bad.
No, what's going on? How you doing?
Welcome. Doing good. How are you?
Wait, this is your first time, right?
No, I was in here before. It was 2 goated patch.
2 what?
2 goated patch.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Okay.
I had to change my name. So.
Gotcha. All right. What's up, man? How you been?
I've been good. Excited for playoff basketball. So.
Yeah, me too. Although I think this year I do need to watch more. I haven't watched any Nugget games at all. That's my team. So it's the Nuggets and the Knicks. Don't ask, it's a long story, but
yeah.
Who's your team?
I'm the big Celtics fan.
Celtics. Okay.
Yeah.
So, have you been watching the show? I think it's on HBO Max. It's about the Lakers, Jerry Buss, and all that in the past, whatever.
Oh, I feel like I've seen. Is it talking about like Kareem, Magic, and
yeah. It's like
I've heard of that.
Showtime or something. It's like Showtime. The whole Lakers Showtime back in the day. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you, I've been watching that and I am hooked. And they had who's the greatest the coach that the Celtics had? Was it Red? Oh my God, you're a Celtics fan.
Blanking Arbeck or something?
Arbeck, yes. Yeah, Red Arbeck. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, that should be like automatic. When people ask me who's one of the best Giant coaches ever, I'd say Parcells, or I could say Coughlin. You can't go wrong with it. Anyway, I digress. They do not show him in a positive light. I'll say that because the rivalry. Well, actually, that's what created the Celtics-Laker rivalry.
Oh yeah, yep.
So viewer, they do show some stuff. So if you're not of age, maybe you shouldn't be watching it because they do show some tits and ass. So it's a good show. Show.
Yeah.
But
I have to check it out, definitely.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, if you're a Boston fan, you might not like how they show Red, but if you're a basketball fan, yeah.
No, I'm glad the way the Celtics turned their season around. It is crazy.
So what seed? Oh, actually, yeah. What seed are they in right now? Where are they sitting at?
We are the 2nd seed. We're only 2 games out of first.
Oh, okay.
So,
who has first?
The Miami Heat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Heat. Okay.
But looking at their season, their last 3 games and our last 3 games, I think we're gonna get the 2nd seed because they have an easier schedule than we do.
Okay.
They have the Hornets, Magic, and I forgot what the last game was. But we got the Bucks, Grizzlies, and Bulls.
Oh, yeah. I was watching last night I was watching the making of the Bucks championship ring. It's freaking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It is crazy. Big Blue Feet, if you can come back, that'd be people are falling out. Let me put the link up again. Who's your favorite team in the NFL?
The Giants, of course.
So, okay, I I don't know if I've asked you this in the past. If I did, I'm sorry for repeating
Mhm.
myself. Who is your favorite Giant
My favorite Giant,
of
LT
all?
baby.
LT?
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's respect.
Or between him and Eli Manning. So
Okay. Okay. That's not a
Yeah.
bad. That's no, actually, that's not a bad choice. Oh, let me raise this up real quick. Today at work, I bumped into a Dallas Cowboy fan, and he's from Long Island. I am like, that is blasphemous.
that is great. Well,
That is
I mean, my mom's a
blasphemous.
Cowboys fan, and she grew up in Vermont, so
That's not cool.
yeah.
That's not. You
Everybody in
need
the family.
you need to disown her. You need to walk up to her. Don't be scared. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
She barely pays attention to football, so
Well, yeah.
But- yeah. My dad's a Giants fan, so he made me grow up to be a Giants fan.
That's the only way to live.
Oh
That
yeah.
is the only way. So, and the reason why I want to bring that up is he asked me, because I asked him who his favorite Cowboy was, and he said Roger Staubach. Okay, respectable. And then he said, but as far as today, I would say Troy Aikman. And I'm like, for me, Phil Simms. Phil Simms is my guy. And he was like,
yes.
he was like,
Bulls for him. Yes.
not LT. I'm like, everybody likes LT, which rightfully so. Now, the thing is, LT is like the New York Giant. He is the New York Football Giants. Now, some would say Carl Banks. Some will say Harry Carson. A lot of Leonard Marshall. I mean, a lot of people will bring those, the members of the Big Blue Wrecking Crew.
I even go all the way back to Y.A. Tittle.
Yeah, that is way back.
Yeah, right back to the 30s.
Yeah. But yeah, he said, why not LT? I'm like, of course, LT is the Giant, right? That it is what it is. But just, I was a quarterback in high school. So therefore, that's why I like my guy, But before I let you go, give me some of your final thoughts. What's on your mind?
I would say, I had a question for you about if you pay attention to playoffs, who you think is going to be a finals matchup in the finals?
You know what? Find me next Tuesday, and I'll have an answer for that. Obviously, I would love to be, Nuggets. Nuggets against somebody in the East, but Phoenix is looking tough.
Yeah, Phoenix definitely.
There's just a lot. I don't think. I'll tell you what. Come back on next week.
No, I definitely will.
Yeah, and Big Blue Feet, he said LT is literally the GOAT. Oh yeah, without a question. Without a question.
That's not, yeah.
And if you can jump back on Big Blue Feet,
of all time.
I got you. But all right. Isaiah, thank you so much for coming on, man. I really do appreciate it.
Of course.
Where are you staying at right now? Are you in New York right now?
I'm in New Hampshire. I'm in college right now. So.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just because we do plan on going back to New York for a home game next year.
Ooh.
So this time
I'm trying to hit one. I haven't been to a Giants game.
I will. Oh my God, the experience was freaking awesome.
Oh, I can't. I wanted. My dad's been trying to take me.
I freaking love MetLife. Yeah, I could go on about that. I hope to see you on Thursday.
Oh,
until then, let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. Real cool dad.
What's going on, man? How you been?
I'm good. Let me see that. Let me see that bling you got. You got it on right now? Let me see that. So, let me. Okay, so I got to ask you this. Okay, you reached out to my guy, right?
Yeah.
And I know. Let's just be very transparent to everybody. You had some because you hit me up. There were some concerns because you haven't heard anything or whatever. Obviously, you did get it. I mean, and we could we you know we don't. I mean, we could get in detail if you want, but was the process hard?
No. The process wasn't
Okay.
hard. Ordering the ring was super easy. My concern was I received the email saying that my order was processed and I would be getting an email when it shipped. And about 3 weeks to a month went by and I hadn't heard anything. So I contacted you. I reached out to him on Instagram. He said he responded very quickly on Instagram.
Okay.
Said that it would be ready for shipping within the next 48 hours. And I got it less than a week later.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, good.
So, I mean, there wasn't really great communication, but
Right.
once I reached out to him on Instagram, it was easy. And when the ring showed up on my door, I was ecstatic.
And the reason, because you got that, I asked you, I was like, hey, he does respond to Instagram.
Yeah. Like he responded within like 30 minutes.
Within 30 minutes?
Yeah, it was fast.
Yeah. See, for me, it's like 24 hours. Man, I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna complain. No, I'm kidding.
But I'll definitely be buying my next one.
Okay. Are you gonna go get the custom one?
I don't know. No. This one here was the mid-range.
Right.
I wasn't sure that I wanted to spend that much money, seeing that I bought the house now, and I've been in this house almost a year, and I still don't have a dining room table.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
But
I might know a guy. No, let me stop.
when we win our next one, I'll figure it out from there.
Gotcha. It looks good on you, by the way. It looks good on you.
I appreciate that.
And again, I don't get paid for this, guys. I'm just telling you right now. I don't. But Fox fan, shout out. And I got mine. I got the light's bright. Hold on a second. Maybe if I turn this light off. Oh yeah. You can really yeah.
Look at it shining.
It's shining with no light. So I am I gotta text me, and matter of fact, I'm gonna text you right now. Shit. Go ahead and talk about the Chiefs. This is your time to talk about the Chiefs.
I mean, nothing
Well,
really's happened. I mean, we only lost Tyreek. That was shitty. I didn't see that coming. They were saying that the contract negotiations were going great. They were working on his extension. He was happy with the numbers. And then the Raiders signed Devontae, and Tyreek wanted more. He wanted more than Devontae in every aspect. And the Chiefs were like, we can't do that. And, but he got to the point where he was happy with the numbers before Devontae's contract. And then after Devontae signed, he wanted more than Devontae. He wanted to be that number one guy. And rightfully so. He's incredibly dynamic. I could be biased and delusional, but I do believe that the Chiefs are still the number one team in the AFC West. I know losing Tyreek shuts down a lot of that. We're going to need more than 13 seconds to win a game. But I think of all the times Pat forced the ball to Tyreek, and the passes were either incomplete and he should have taken the check down, or when we were playing Cincinnati in the AFC Championship game and he should have thrown the ball away or into the end zone and he threw it to Tyreek and Tyreek didn't score before halftime. You know what I mean? I think when you had a player like that, you take more risks. I'm not saying Juju or Marquise Valdez-Scantling are going to make it to where we're just as good. It's going to be different, but I don't think it's going to be bad. And I don't think Russell Wilson is enough to make Denver the number one.
Okay, so let's unpack a little bit what you said, and let me address Danny here. Shout out, Danny. Yoko Dad, I know what it feels like to lose a great receiver. As a Giants fan, it took me a while to get over the Odell trade. So that sting you felt, you're gonna feel it for a while. You know, I never really confessed my love for Odell Beckham. I was so happy we got him. I picked him up on my fantasy football team the first year, his rookie year. He actually won me a championship that year, and I start losing faith in players. When they start, when the changes that they make, the mental mistakes they make on the field. With him, it was I want to say it was like an exhibition game against the Browns, and I'm not going to get into detail, but that's what I was like, come on, man. And then he started kissing the field goal net and all this, but he went to Cleveland, got humbled, and went to the Rams, and now he got his ring. So, let's see. Okay, now about the rings. Tank says you need a Cowboys one, but no, you don't. We don't. Look, if we get a Dallas Cowboy one, it's going to turn our finger green, and then the circulation is going to stop all of a sudden, and then the finger will just fall off. So that's why we will not get a Dallas Cowboy ring. Does 3 a.m. water pay you, Sneaky? No, they do not. They do not. And I actually have a meeting with them this week, and I'm going to get some 3 a.m. water myself. All right, hold on a second. Okay. All right, now, hold on a second. Oh, so Tank said, Cooper, I miss you. Yeah, I can't believe they sent him to Cleveland. Oh, but let me take that back. They did pick up his contract. That's probably Cleveland was probably the only team that was willing to do that. That's why they did that. Chris said, "Be nice." Never. When it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, never. You can quote me on that. Never.
I already have a video planned, going out Armando already.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. I'll be because he's already said that, this is our year. So I'm gonna remind him of that time he was sitting in the stands with his head down all by himself.
Don't give a description of what it is. Just do it.
I will.
I may have to duet it, and it would be my honor to do it. Probably.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs, honestly, because we got those picks for Tyreek, I think the first and the second that we got from Miami, we're going to use to trade up into the middle of the first and use that on a wide receiver and then take a defensive back at the end.
So how many picks do you have in the first round?
2. We actually have number 29 and 30.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right.
So the first and the second that we got from Miami, I think we'll use those to move up into the mid first and grab somebody up there that they like.
Okay. Yeah, I could see us. Oh, and Chris says, "Cool Dad, be nice." Chris, jump on, man. What you doing? Oh,
he said bring him on.
Well, no, I mean he's not even in the backstage yet.
Oh man, because I think he might be coming to Vegas too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think him and Armando. Oh man, it's gonna be a blast.
Woo, man.
I'm looking forward to the draft.
I'm gonna have to start looking at some of Chris's videos to see if I could, pick up on any of those ones. I haven't done any of his videos yet.
I think. Okay, let me ask you this. I'm thinking about the AFC West. Okay. I cannot. I'll tell you right now. I don't blame you for saying that you believe that the Chiefs are still going to be on top. Okay. Oh, you're going to Denver? You got traded? No, I'm kidding. See what I did there? You got traded to anyway. Travel safe. Hold on a second. Okay. I don't know what wide receivers, because you brought up the Broncos. I don't know what wide receivers the Broncos have that's threatening.
That was exactly my point. And Russell will, I feel personally, and like I said, I am biased and partly delusional, but I think Russell is, his best years are behind him. He's better than Teddy, but I don't think he's the elite Russ that we once saw. And he's leaving a better offense to come to a weaker offense. If I'm going to be worried about a team, I'm more worried about the Chargers than anybody else.
So the only reason why I'll push back and disagree respectfully is the offensive line, granted, better than the Giants on the Seahawks. The Broncos have a better offensive line than the Seahawks do.
That rookie running back that they have is really good too.
Right. Well, I mean, and that's the only thing. I mean, you were talking about Russell wasn't the elite Russell as he was. Well, I mean, let's look at the team that he had to the team that the team that he had to the team that he has at the time before he went to the Broncos. Baldwin retired. Who was that receiver that caught the winning touchdown pass in the NFC Championship game? He's no longer there.
Well, right now he left DK and Tyler Lockett.
Right. I would even argue that Baldwin was, he was a baller. And even Tate, when Tate was with the Seahawks, and then the defense, the Legion of Boom.
I think the fact that we can't name a Denver receiver is
yes.
telling.
Yes. Yes, curse. Yep. Thank you. Man, that NFC Championship game, I'll never forget it. I had a friend of mine, he had season tickets, and he said that playoff round, he sold all his well, I don't know if I can't remember I don't think he went to, no, he went to the NFC Championship game, but he sold the yeah, because that was for them to go to the back-to-back Super Bowl. No, I don't think he. Anyway, whatever he sold those tickets for, paid for the next year's season tickets for him.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like, good God. Anyway, I digress. If I were to look at quarterbacks, I could say now, in the AFC West, I could see that. No, I'm not going to do it.
Do it.
So I had, no, because I want your insight. So I had a Chargers fan, right? We talked about the same thing I'm about to ask you. Give me your rankings of quarterbacks in the AFC. Your opinion. AFC West.
I'm going to say Pat is 1. I'll put Herbert 2. And then Carr and Russell are 3A and 3B. I mean, I don't really see a difference. I think Russell will do better because the Raiders haven't really done anything to fix their O-line. So.
Well, you can't have a 3A, 3B. You got to.
All right, then I'll put Russ 3 and Carr 4.
Okay. Ironically, if I'm not mistaken, the gentleman that I'm speaking of, I should go back and watch the video. He put Carr at 4. And I want to say he put Herbert at 3, and then Russ and of course Mahomes. It's going to be interesting this year. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see all the AFC West beat up each other. Now, let me ask you this, and I brought this up yesterday in the NFC East show. could you see, because how the playoff system is right now, right? There's 3 wild card teams now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Could you see a sweep in the AFC West of all 4 teams being in the playoffs?
I mean,
like an AFC West heavy team.
It's possible, but I don't see it happening. Only because that would say that Cincinnati or whoever wins the AFC North. Let's say it's Cincinnati.
Right. I mean, you would have you'd have your division champions, right?
But that means Baltimore would be, if Cincinnati won that division, that means the Steelers, Baltimore, and the Browns are both out.
Of course. Well, that's what I mean.
But Baltimore,
hold on, let's back up. Did Baltimore make the playoffs last year?
No, but Lamar was beat up.
I know.
I'm talking everybody healthy. I don't see that happening, but I mean, it's definitely possible.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
I've heard numerous people say that. I've heard numerous people say that last place in the AFC West could win other divisions in the AFC.
Well, of course, it depends on what the record. I think it's going to be
the schedule is very
competitive. Well, what I don't understand, Russell left a competitive NFC West to a competitive AFC West, and he agreed to it. So he must love competition.
And he's definitely not scared of it.
No, definitely not scared of it. Real quick, Dad, are you able to stick around? Because it's probably 1 o'clock where you're at, like in Vegas. Still, it's like 1 o'clock right now, isn't it?
It's 7.
I'm just seeing it because it's like 9 o'clock where I'm at. Stick around for a little bit.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
All right, brother.
Because I have maybe 50 minutes left, 52 minutes left of the show. And then we need to link up.
Yeah, I already got the days off, so I'm cool to do whatever you guys want to do.
Cool. Well, I like to eat. I definitely like to eat. And please stick around.
Because I know they're having. I thought the draft was going to be at Raider Stadium, but according to that app, it looks like it's at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, it's like they're going to be walking in front of the fountain.
I'll
tell you what. Yeah. We got to talk. I got a G14 mission for you that we need to accomplish. So until then, let me hear one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. Oh, Tank Carson, I got you next, brother. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hanging in there, still working.
That is your second home.
All I need is an old lady here.
Right. How many hours you got today?
I still got about 3, 4 hours.
Oh, shoot. Oh, you getting off early tonight.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. So what's up, man? How you doing this week? You doing all right?
I've been all right. Man, I went to the mall. Like I told you to go get my draft hat.
Right.
Man, they didn't have nothing. They had I don't like snapbacks, so I don't wear snapbacks.
Yeah, mine's fitted. So were they sold out or they just didn't have them?
No, they said that they only got snapback shipments.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay. So I went to like 4 lids and they all said the same thing.
That's kind of jacked up.
Yeah.
That's kind of yeah, and they're freaking $40 a pop. Well, over, 40 plus, whatever. And somebody's spinning. It sounded like someone spilled the wheel, like they're playing The Price is Right, Ding, ding, ding. Anyway,
that's my new guy because I had to fire somebody last week. So.
Oh, did you for real?
Yeah, the cleaning people didn't show up on one day and they thought it was gonna be all right. And I said, I don't need you no more. So I hired me a new guy.
Wow. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes you got to make those tough conversations. You know, I'm tell you a true story. For me, it was first time. God, how old was I? I had to been like 2021. No, because that was before I was married. Anyway, this soldier was I was 21. Yeah, this soldier was like just not. He wasn't clean. His hygiene there was an issue with his hygiene, and we had an inspection. The sergeant major was checking out the room, and he was just about to leave the room. And I kid you not, this is exactly what he did. At that moment, I knew he fucked up. Are you prior military at all?
Nah,
no. Okay,
is,
well,
but,
yeah. When I saw him turn his head to the right, I'm like, something hit his eye. He opened up his locker, which should have been locked, first of all, and it had a can in it. And the kid dipped, and it was all in the can, and it was full. And he poured it all on the floor, dropped the can. I mean, I thought he was going to trash the room. That's what just, well, not just, typically what happened. But, yep. We had to, you had to go on. We had to chapter him out. And the problem is like, that was the first time I ever had to be involved in the process of firing somebody. It's tough, but after that first one, shit, somebody fuck up.
2018 was bad. I had to fire some people on Christmas Day.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Man, may I ask what they did, or are you like legally bound where you can't say it? I don't want to get you in trouble.
Oh no, I left that company. It was just they were slacking. I mean, I'm the type that I don't like to tell. I'm the type that don't like to be on top of you. So we're all grown men, so we should all know what we're doing.
Facts.
So my boss was like, "Yo, I don't like how the work's turning out. You get the privilege of letting them go on Christmas Day."
So, that's savage right there, though. Because they, I could say like, "Hey, we getting a Christmas bonus?" Yeah. Don't come back. That's your bonus.
Sneaky, did I tell you the time I had to let go of somebody and I had like, my boss was wringing my neck. His mom died the day I was supposed to fire him.
No.
So I waited a week. I told my boss, man, I don't care if I get suspended, written up. I'm not firing this man the day his mom died. So like a week later, I was like, hey man, I gotta let you go. He was like, and he found out that he was supposed to get fired the day his mom died. Mm-hmm. But he's like, man, I thank you for not doing it. I was like, I wouldn't have done it if I had to.
That's brutal.
Yeah,
that's brutal right there. I've been, I'll tell you what, I'm a fairly responsible guy. At work, you got stuff to do, get it done, and then chill. Don't put it off. Just get it done and then move on to the next thing. Okay. I do not like micromanagers.
Ugh.
The kind that everybody knows what a micromanager is. And if you don't know what a micromanager is, you will. Yeah. And when I was a supervisor, where I'm at now, and then of course in the past, I was never, over your shoulder, seeing if you were doing your job. You come back and talk to me, give me an update, and if you need help, of course I'll assist, whatever. But at the same time, when I was the boss, I would have I had 20 people at one time, and out of those 20, there was like 3 that was just unique.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you just got to be straight up with them. Like, look, you make good money. sometimes you just got to be happy just to be happy.
And that's the thing. Like, you get one of them, the ones that know they're good at what they do, and then they slack off. Oh, I had to let one go on our first day of the job.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't laugh, and it's not funny. Okay, you were talking about that. So I work in a shipping, receiving, property management. It's a lot of stuff that go around. So first day on the job, not me. The person was coming in first day on the job. I was actually training her, and showed her what the job would entailed and all this, whatever. First day she showed up, she showed up in a business, like a blazer, business clothes, if you will, heels and everything. And I'm like, yeah, tomorrow just wear jeans and tennis shoes. Cause, which kind of worked out because we were just doing like HR stuff the first day. Anyway, cut to next day, jeans, t-shirt, okay, good. You can follow instruction. You'd be surprised how many people can't just do that. Long story short, it was happened to be one of the busiest days that we had. And I mean, we had to, deliver paper and just a lot of stuff going on that day. I just remember we were delivering paper. Oh, and a shredder and all. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, she didn't show up the next day. Did not show up. She came in, gave the key, and be like, "Yeah, I'll take my check, and here's my address, send it here." I was like, okay.
Oh man,
it's like, okay. Anyway, back to football, and I do got to move on.
Yes, sir.
I guess give me some of your final thoughts for tonight.
Man, Sneaky, you got me on the good one. I'm blanked right now.
Shit, I've been blank since 7:30 this morning. When I showed up to work today, I'm like, oh, okay, come on, Jesus.
Man, and I feel you because my mom usually takes my son to school for me because I work late.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up to a call at 5:30 in the morning. I need you to take your son to school because I got things to do. I was like, oh, great. Great. Thank you.
How's your boy?
He's 8.
You don't make him wear cowboy shit, do you?
You know what? And like, I'm not that type of father. I'm like, hey, you like what you like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his mom, she's a Patriots fan.
No, he's a Patriots fan.
No, you wouldn't believe it. He kind of broke my heart, but hey, I told him, don't like things that I like. Like what you want, what you're gonna like. Because not everything I like you're gonna like. And he's like, Dad, I like the Steelers, and I said, well, root on the Steelers, brother.
Okay, that's respectable.
So
yeah, Nick didn't have a choice. He was like, 2 days old. I'm like, you're a Giants fan. You're a Giant. CPS, that's just a joke. I'm just saying CPS. I'm just saying. Plus his wounds healed. That's
yeah.
Oh my God. There's gonna be a ringing at the doorbell. Mr. McNeil. We need to see Nicholas McNeil.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tank, I appreciate you, brother. I'll let you go.
You.
Make some of that oil so I can put in my gas tank so you can make cheaper prices.
No, man. We need to pick up on these prices, man.
No, we need to drop them damn prices. Shoot, killing me out here. I'm making life decisions at gas pumps.
I'm loving these prices.
I bet you are. But no, I appreciate you, man, and I'm looking forward to those group seats. No, I'm kidding, man.
No, hey, I've been talking to my old lady, and just as soon as we move in where I told you I was gonna move out there and get things situated, we're gonna get it done.
Well, at least we're gonna get a beer.
At least
we'll get a beer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on, and as always, let me hear it one time.
Let's go, Giants!
Ow! Appreciate you, Carson. All right, man. I'll let you. You don't have to rush into it. You don't have to listen. No, before you say anything, we had this conversation last week. Okay. And me, I'm just trying to find the positive in this. Now, I asked you, I said, what if they beat Duke and they're not successful? I'd be happy with that. So I say that to give you the consolation of at least you beat Duke.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, cut to today. How are you feeling and why are you feeling this way? What's the word?
I don't even. Depressed is the word I'd use. I don't know. I mean, really, to be honest, I've never broke down and just had an emotional breakdown like I did last night. Not lying about that. I had the only person that answered the phone was Austin Torek. Thank you, Austin, for answering the phone. I just called him and just broke down.
Hold on, let me check did you call me?
No, I did not call you.
And why not?
Well, you might have been asleep.
And I was on Meagle too, so there's that.
But yeah.
Wait, what time did you call Austin?
1.
Yeah, I would have been I'd have been mad at you. I would have been mad. You'd have been like, Carson. I'm like, Carson who? Carolina Carson. Oh no, you didn't, Carson. No, you didn't call me at 1 o'clock in the. No, it'd have been midnight my time. And I think I would have went to sleep too. And knowing how everything with my sleep pattern and how things happen, like you ever been like drifting off to sleep? Like you're almost there and then something wakes you up. It could be anything, a phone call or your parents calling you for something. And right when that happens, you're plotting their death. Like you're legitimately, it's like riding in a car, in someone else's car, and you're listening to music and you're in it, like North Carolina. And then they changed the song to Wilson's Phillip, Hold On for One More Day. And you're like, we gonna die today. I mean, it's almost like that.
This is the first time I've smiled in probably 12 hours.
Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, I expect cash. I got Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. I would say straight cash, but I'll even do Bitcoin. It sucks. And now I can only imagine. And I'm going to tell you this: I was rooting for UNC. I told you last week, rooting for UNC. However, you beat Duke. It doesn't make you feel any better, but you beat Duke. So, I mean, and there's nothing else that can be said. You guys went as far as you did. You didn't think you can get this far. And it was a dramatic comeback, call it like it is. Let's own it. Let's take it, eat it, and not enjoy it, but you still got to eat it, munch on it.
But we will be back.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, Duke fans, I appreciate you for being so kind to me last night. The only respectful comments I had was from Duke fans last night.
And I think not so much. How can I say this? It's really funny how people want to, and I do it too. I mean, I try not to do it. Well, let me back up. I have an alibi. I only do it to Cowboy fans because I love it. Because it makes me feel better about myself and my situation. I mean, because let's just be fair and call it like it is. I mean, at least there was nobody, that was a Duke fan that went and saw the NCAA championship game and had this up there, had a sign Like, who does that? Who does something like that? The balls, the bravery, the courage of someone to do something like that at the home stadium. I mean, who? It would take almost someone almost godlike to basically tell their fan base in the stadium at their weakest vulnerable moment that they're trash, that they're garbage. Like, who does that? Carson, who does that? I don't know. I can't think of anybody on the,
Yeah.
I mean, to say that you hate a team in their weakest hour, to tell the fan base that you have not been successful in like a man, like in 7 years, your failureship can run for president. No, I'm sorry, 8 years. 8 years. I don't. God, who does that? Who goes into somebody's stadium? When you find that person, could you let me know, Carson?
I will do that for you.
And I will have them on my show. And we will make the show about them. I couldn't do that with a straight face with it.
But I know, Duke fans, I appreciate you for once. Austin was very kind to me. My best friend, he's a Duke fan. He said, "Great game, y'all played amazing. I feel real sorry for you." But yeah, mostly just a bunch of hate on TikTok, a bunch of hate in group chats. Nico, yeah.
It's so funny that Nico, and you guys can screen saying this or whatever. But first of all, let me. I did not know about this till this afternoon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. As I was going to work today, I was distracted. So no, I didn't listen to sports radio in the morning, which I don't. And at work, I don't have an opportunity to, I basically have to put my phone down when I'm at work. So somebody came in and was like, man, it was a hell of a game last night, blah, 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 blah. It was tied and blah, 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 in Kansas City, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait, what? Then I jumped on my phone. Then I didn't. Oh yeah, and somebody told me a player threw up on the court.
Yeah,
crazy. So, all right, brother, be good. Two goated patched, be good. And yeah, Gonzaga got knocked out in the second round, I think, right? That's crazy.
Sweet 16.
Oh, Sweet 16. Okay. All right. But you know what, man? Look, it is. But you've seen your team win a national championship, right?
2.
There you go. And that's 2 more than. I mean, I'm just saying. How old are you, Carson?
19.
You're 19 years old. 19. And you got to watch your Tar Heels win a championship. And actually more playoff wins then. Let me stop. Because I ain't lying. I'm glad I made you laugh. I'm glad I talked you off the plank. See, now Tank, he's like, oh, hold on. Tank said, oh, you went there. Yes, Tank, I did. Not only did I went there with a sign. See what I did there, Carson? Because he said I went there. I'm like, oh, of course I did. But he didn't. But see, the thing is, Tank didn't say I went there, meaning I went there, but I still went there. I came with 2 signs. I did that.
Oh gosh.
I went there to see what I wanted to see. And I don't even know what, hun. You'll be cursed for the next 100 years.
But no, to be honest, people were texting me at halftime when we was at 15, and they were like, "Congrats, you guys are going."
Oh my god, I hate that. I hate.
Yeah,
I hate that.
that's what I said. It was my family members were texting me, friends were texting me. They was like, "You guys got this." I'm like, "Hey, there's 20 more minutes.
It ain't over yet.
It ain't
It
freaking
is
over."
not. When they say it ain't over to the fat lady sings, god dang it, it ain't over. And when I mean fat lady, I mean PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. Until she sings, it ain't over. I
And it
hate
wasn't
that.
over. It took him 7. It took him 7 minutes to tie the game.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what, man? I don't know. I'm trying to think of something positive, man. I'm just like.
But hey, I'm just gonna throw it out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're winning it all next year.
There you go. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this right now. Clip it. If they do, $200 gift card, dresscomfy.com. You heard?
Okay.
Yes. $200.
Somebody clip it. Clip it.
Clip this. Send it to Carson.
The Carolina Tar Heels.
Carolina Tar Heels wins the
winning it all.
national championship in 2023. And they got to go undefeated throughout those seasons. No, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. No,
That shit ain't happening.
they got no. If they win the national championship next year, yes, you got it. $200 gift card. This is going to be, matter of fact, all you got to do, Carson, go to my YouTube channel, SneakyG, man. I'm sure you're subscribed. Or
Yes, I am.
You wouldn't be here talking to me right now. Come on, let me enjoy my own plug, okay? We're at 1 hour and 28 minutes. So go there, clip it. It sucks you have to wait till next year. However, when it happens, not only do they win, you win. And then I may be like, oh, damn, can I put 5 on it? I put 5 on it. Anyway, Carson, you know what? After, the loss last night, no matter how traumatic it is, what happened this morning?
What do you mean? Like,
what happened this morning?
I woke up.
Exactly. And the sun came up. Did it rain last night in North Carolina? It was crazy last night.
It poured all day today.
Oh, all day? Okay, so I'm assuming the birds were chirping, right? The sun was up a little bit. There was no sun up for me because it was raining all night last night. I missed the game because of that. Anyway.
Yeah. It wasn't a great day in North Carolina.
No, it wasn't. But
and the Hornets lost by 30, so yay.
Yeah, but that's the Hornets, though. Come on, Carson. Let's just focus on the Tar Heels.
I'm ready for the NFL season.
I was ready for the NFL season at halftime of this last year's Super Bowl. I was like, God, I only got 30 minutes left.
How many days till the draft?
Well, it's end of the month. What's today? Today's the 5th, so 23 more days. Yeah, 23 more days.
I don't even know who we're gonna pick.
Yeah, I don't. I thought I knew, but well, I'll tell you what, man. Cheer up. You'll be all right. You'll be good. And
I was going.
What you got?
This is the first thing I was going to show you. Hold up. I got trout season fishing opened up in North Carolina this past Saturday. And,
okay. How many did you catch?
Me and my stepdad both. We combined 8. We both.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fish fry at your house.
Yeah. And this was the first trout.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Now, I know you held it up, so you didn't do a catch and release, right?
No, we're cooking that baby.
Oh, okay, good. I don't understand that.
You don't?
I don't understand the catch and release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we catching that bitch. We gonna eat it.
Yeah.
I saw this one thing, and then I'll move on after this. I saw it on PBS one time where I don't know what lake they were at, but they caught the fish. I don't even know what kind of fish it was. They caught the fish, then they build the fire. Like they grabbed like rocks and whatever, and they had a chef there, and they cooked it on the side of the lake. They had a little picnic area, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn, if that ain't fresh, I don't know what is. But good stuff, man. But I'll tell you what, I hope to see you Thursday. Let me hear it one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
I appreciate you. Big Blue Feed.
Hey, how are you, Sneaky?
Man, I'm good. How you doing?
Pretty good.
You
Couldn't
hanging
be
in
any
there?
better. Hanging in there.
Well, you said you're getting better.
No, I said couldn't be any better.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. I'm like, oh my God, what I missed? What happened? What?
No, nothing.
So did you watch the beginning of the show when I had Gabe on?
I did, yeah. And he wrote that like long thing about
Right.
the Chiefs and Bradbury, yeah.
Right. Well, my question for you is, do you see that the Giants could get a quarterback at number 5?
I was actually going to ask you the same thing, ironically enough.
Oh, no way. Okay. Okay. So I'll answer, but go ahead. You first.
I feel like we're gonna take an offensive lineman more than a quarterback. I'm hoping Evan Neal, but I feel like he won't fall that far. Because I mean, the thing is, you got to look at the 4 teams ahead of you. What do they really, really need? Who do you think they're gonna take? And then when it comes to us, who are we gonna have left?
Right.
So I mean, I don't really think we will. I think it's just all the hype around Willis and stuff. Everyone's crazy about him now. So, but we don't know who we're going to pick until it happens. So
that's very true. And the thing now, of course, this is the first draft with Shane, and in prior drafts with Gettleman, for example, and not so much Reese. I mean, Reese had some good picks, and then Eric Flowers, and then it was downhill after that. I mean,
he's a name we don't bring up.
Well, we should bring him up. He got us 2 Super Bowls. I mean, let's be fair.
I say Ernie, of course he did. I don't really say he did.
Okay, so he got us. So fair, true, because I think Corsi left the year like 06, I think it was.
He was there for that season.
It was before. It was actually before the season of 07.
Yes,
that Corsi left. However, I mean, 2011. I mean, we could give, but for argument's sake, Reese was a part of the team because he was with the Giants in like for the 2000 NFC Championship team, and then also the 2 Super Bowls. So
yeah, but the first year he was the general manager, we won the Super Bowl, but it's not like he didn't take those players. Like the players we had and drafted and signed, like that was of course because he jumped in right in that season. You know what I mean?
Right. And I'm curious as to when he left. Of course he did. Like was it before the draft? Because then Reese had some. Anyway, argument's sake, let's just say Reese got 2, and then of course we got Gettleman. Because the reason I'm bringing this up is that with Gettleman, you didn't know what direction he was going in.
Oh no.
You thought he was going to go
number 2
defense.
overall.
Only thing that we all knew he was going to go was Saquon.
Yeah,
other than that,
right.
I mean, the Daniel Jones pickup, I was surprised.
I think
I thought we were going
all
defense.
Giants Nation was surprised. We couldn't believe that, especially a Duke quarterback that high. I mean, the 6th pick.
It was the 6th pick. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. 2019.
So with Shane, I have no clue what I mean, of course we have no clue what he's going to do. Well, we're not going to know,
exactly.
Obviously, up until the card is in the Goodell's hand. We can only speculate. And I'm with you. I don't see us picking up a quarterback at number 5. But again, I say all that with all the past drafts. I didn't see us picking up a quarterback at number 6, in the 2018 draft, but
2018 was the only one I think we actually knew, but
yeah. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting. And I can't wait to, I'll be there, and I can't.
Oh, you're going to that draft?
I am going to the draft. I'll be in Vegas. Yeah.
I've never been to a draft. You gotta tell me how it is. It's
we'll do. Everybody's gonna see what. Everybody will see what it is. We're on that.
I watch them, but not physically been there. I've always wanted to go to one too, so hopefully I can soon. But the Giants actually said they were they want to stick with Jones too.
And
they
that's
want to
where
build around him,
And see, that's where I'm kind of confused. I mean, I hear what Gabe is saying, that it doesn't look like the Giants are going to pick up his extension until after this year, which I don't blame them for doing so. But I will say this: I wouldn't be surprised if they move prematurely. Because of how they've been speaking about him. How the owner, John Mara. Yeah, I said his name right that time.
You said you kept saying Mara.
It's the Arizona accent. That's what it is. It's just the Arizona.
And then when you meant to say the right name, you said Mora again or something like that. I was dying.
Well, it took me 3 years to get Joe Judge's name right. If it wasn't for Ant,
Joe Judge, so easy.
By the time I got his name right, we're picking a new coach. I'm really hopeful.
Me too. I mean, trust the process.
You got to trust the process. I just want all these moves that we're making right now in the front office and the head coaching staff to translate not only on the field but in the win column.
I just want to win. That's it.
I'm tired of
losing.
I can't even say it. I'm just tired of it.
I think the thing that hurts us the absolute most is the injuries.
Right, and that's something that you can't prepare for. What I mean is the player wise. You can have depth on your team, but you just can't.
Of course,
as a player to not have an injury.
Mm-hmm.
I want to share something, and I'm glad you're on because you're a fellow Giants fan. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So those of you that know me and have followed me on TikTok and Instagram and all this, hold on. I'm going to add some more. I want to share a little more on here because
we've been riding for a minute though. A
Say
hot
what?
minute. I said we've been riding for a hot minute, pretty much since
Yes,
the
sir.
beginning.
Yes, sir.
I still have your hat too, but I'm rocking this one. You've seen this one, but
oh yeah, man. You know what? I got to get me a G-Man hat like that too.
Yeah, and then you got it on the side. Yeah, it's
show the side again. What does it have on the side?
Giants on the side.
Oh yeah,
it's a snapback, but it says Giants right on the back of it.
So I'm kind of like Chris and Mike Tank. I like fitted hats. I mean, this is a fitted. The majority of my hats, but I'll do a snapback if I have to. Sometimes those are a little bit cheaper. Anyway,
I don't know why some people don't like snapbacks. I don't see the problem with them.
Well, I mean, it's preference. That's all it is.
I like fitted too, though. So
but I will tell you what I don't like, but I'll still get anyway. Is like the curved bill. I do like the flat bill because when I wear my sunglasses,
you like the brim flat rather than
I like. So
the one I won from you was curved a little too.
It's
not fully, but it has a little bend. Yeah.
So I'm on TikTok a lot, and I came across, and I only snipped a little bit of it, and I would love for this person to come on the show. Sadly, I will apologize in advance. I don't know his name, but Big Blue Feed, check this out.
Think the NFL is ready for what the New York Jets are about to become. I want to speak to every Jets fan that's watching this right now.
No.
I didn't get to see it.
No, well, no. That's all I got. I'll show it again.
Think the NFL is ready for what the New York Jets are about to become.
They're about to become not a damn thing.
All right, now
That's right.
Now I saw it.
So, and let's hold on. Let's
think the NFL is ready for what the New York Jets are about to become.
Not a
The NFL
damn
is ready for the New York
thing.
Jets.
He said, I don't think the NFL is ready for what the New York Jets are about to become. Then he goes on and saying,
nothing.
then, well,
They've
I
done
mean,
nothing
then he
forever.
goes, and you know what? I appreciate his confidence. I appreciate his optimism. But I don't, the AFC period is loaded.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And he
Well,
came
that's more
back.
than
I
the
mean,
NFC.
that whole snippet was that the Jets are going to make the playoffs. I don't think so.
Right. Yeah.
But you know, if by me saying that's saying, you know, let's not forget the Bengals made it to the Super Bowl. And
Imagine
you know,
saying
if
that
someone
5 years ago.
Well, not 5, you know, last year. In December, if someone were to say that in December, people will look at you cross-eyed. So, of course, the
Right.
possibility is there.
Same thing kind of like with the Browns. Like, oh, they win a playoff game. Say that 4 years ago. People would look at you like you have 6 heads.
Right. I'm just trying to win a game. Playoffs?
What about the Lions? All right, they're probably going to go to the playoffs next year. Maybe go to the NFC Championship.
Right.
Maybe that'll happen in 5 years from now.
I don't think the NFL's ready for what the Detroit Lions is about to do next year.
Right.
So,
yeah.
okay. Let me just
Jaguars.
let me just throw this out there. I'm looking at the AFC, okay? I'm just going to go through the list.
Yeah.
AFC South, Tennessee, Colts, Houston, Jacksonville. Okay. You got Kansas City, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Broncos. You got Tampa. I'm sorry, that's the NFC side. I'm sorry. You got the Buffalo Bills, AFC East. You got the Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, Miami Dolphins, and the Jets. You got the Bengals, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Baltimore. Okay. What he is saying, and I do challenge him on this, that the New York Giants are top 7 in the AFC.
He said the Giants are top 7 in the.
I'm sorry, no, Jets. I'm sorry to say. I'm so used to saying the Giants. I'm not used to saying the Jets. He's saying that.
Yeah,
the
we
New
don't
York
really talk
Jets,
about the Jets because they're property.
Right? He said the New York Jets will be one of the top 7 teams in the NFL or the AFC next year.
NFL,
He made a
Jesus.
proclamation saying that the Jets are going to make the playoffs.
The Jets.
The Jets.
But like, who do they got? I mean, I respect the like the optimism and the confidence, but it's like a team like that, like that has to be like a joke. Like you can't be like actually like serious. You can't say that with a straight face and say, yes, we are one of the worst teams in the league, but we're gonna make the playoffs and change it in a year.
Well, I mean, not only did he say that the Jets are going to make the playoffs, but he said
think the NFL is ready for what the New York Jets are about to become.
About what the New York Jets are about to become.
What are they going to become? What is he? Did he explain like what do you think will happen or what's going to happen, or did he just?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he talked about the GM, or I think it's the GM. You know, the moves that they're making in the offseason, which they did pick up some top players. They talked about how they didn't make a mistake in picking their quarterback last year. You know, the rookie.
Oh, Wilson.
Who's not going to be a rookie next year? Yeah. You know, I mean, he was making a valid point, but at the same time, we're talking about the New York
Jets, right? It's not like you're talking about like somebody that like just made the playoffs or like somebody that like kind of has high hopes. Like the Jets don't at all.
Now, hold on, and let's be fair, okay? I say every year the Giants are going to go 17-0. I say that every year. But
you believe that though?
Well,
yeah, exactly right.
I believe that the Giants will have 17 opportunities next year. Next year we will have 17 opportunities to win a game. 17 opportunities. Now, I've always said this this analogy, and Townicus hates it when I say it. A smart man will tell you that a tomato is a fruit. But a wise man will tell you you do not put a tomato in a fruit cocktail.
I said in the comments section, I think I said that you have one of the some of the best analogies ever sometimes, and some of the things you say is just like absolutely incredible. It's fun. It's so funny.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate some. I guess I make up sometimes. Some I do. You know, I've got them from. But that one I didn't make up. That analogy right there, I did not make up.
No, so, yeah. I mean, I haven't heard it, but it came from you. So, I mean, I believe it.
I appreciate that, Big Blue Feed. You know, I would love to have that guy on the show, so we can talk. And I do want to have a friendly wager with him. I do want to have a friendly wager. Yeah.
You should bring him on. Like, try to reach to him and try to bring him on sometime. That would be one of the best things I've seen on this show.
I mean, we have until the beginning of the season. Up until then,
we do.
So
I never think or see the Jets doing well in recent years. Coming.
Okay, but let's just talk about the AFC East right now. Okay.
Yep.
I don't even see them being the third best team in their own division.
Oh no. After
they're gonna have, I mean, because you already got the Dolphins, you already have Buffalo. Not the Dolphins. I'm sorry. I mean the Patriots, and then you got Buffalo.
Yep.
Unless Mac Jones has a horrible year. And I mean, I can see Miami being competitive this year. I can see it.
The only problem is the quarterback.
Who, Miami?
I feel like Tua for the Dolphins.
Right. I mean, but he's healthy though, right?
Yeah, but he's made of glass.
Yeah.
He's He's so fragile, and I just don't think. I mean, he doesn't really have an excuse now that he has Tyreek in the receiving core, and they have some solid O linemen, right?
Well, yeah, they have. Well, that I don't know. I'll have to look at.
I think they have like two like solid guys on their O line too, but I just don't think he'll make it. I don't think he's their guy, but I want to see the guy succeed. But with Tyreek Hill on the receiving end, I feel like he has a better shot.
Well, I will say Tyreek will make not only Tua, but whoever quarterback there a little bit better.
Well, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, that's the point. I mean, are we by this conversation right here? Would you put the Jets over Miami?
No.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get at. And here we have a an announcement of the whole
Think the NFL is ready for what the New York Jets are about to become.
And they
Every time
probably
you play that,
won't even get out of the AFC East. They're
lucky if they make like third, second place. That'll be a shock to everybody if they even remotely get that far.
But you know what? We'll see. Because again, let's not forget. Yeah, the Bengals made the Super Bowl.
They did.
Let's not forget that. And matter of fact, and the Rams won. Well, no, the Rams been competitive for some years now.
They have. I feel like ever since they transitioned from St. Louis to there, they've started to get more competitive.
Yeah. And then with the addition to with Stafford, obviously.
So I think since they got rid of Goff and went with Stafford, I think that's when they really turned into a superstar team.
Well, Big Blue Feet, I appreciate you. I do gotta talk to one more person, then I'm gonna call it a night. But
are you slinging that rock?
I have not.
No.
I will be. I will be. I need.
You will?
I will be. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm counting on you to throw me a couple of TDs.
Deal.
Deal.
I almost had one. I almost had one last week. Week before
You did?
last. Yeah, I mean he broke, but we're playing flag football, and then
yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, touchdown's still a touchdown. Doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
What you play.
Yep,
still counts.
And I'll shoot. I can't wait. Yeah. Let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, brother. All right. The muscle.
Oh.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Are you? What is it? Is it track season now?
Yep.
Have you had any meets yet?
Yeah.
How you doing?
I mean, right now I'm like for the 100 and 200 I'm about the same speed as I did last year, so.
Well, that's good. I mean, at least you didn't lose a step.
Yeah, we're only going to improve as meets go on.
Yep, that's exactly. So you saw me talking to Real Cool Dad.
Mhm.
I'm going to ask you the same question I asked him.
Okay.
I would like for you to rank the AFC West quarterbacks, and this is your opinion.
Okay. I think Mahomes won, obviously. No, I'm kidding. But Mahomes 1, Herbert 2, Wilson 3, and Carr 4.
Well, you put Herbert over Wilson?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not Nicole. No, I'm kidding.
You said it pretty quick, and I was chewing on a cookie. Do you think that, and this will be the last question, with the subtraction of Tyreek Hill? Oh, funny, Big Blue Feet. Did you read the private chat?
Yeah.
So in the private chat, I was about to ask you this. Big Blue Feet asked you, how do you think the loss of Hill will affect Mahomes? And I was just about to ask you that same thing.
If I'm being 100% honest, yes, Hill was like a great wide receiver, still is. Nothing against him. Like, you do you. But I don't think it will really affect Mahomes very much because, one, we already have Juju and Valdez-Scantling, and then we could draft another one. And I feel like those people could not fill his shoes, but like make it so it doesn't really affect Mahomes and the team. Plus, he still has Travis.
I was just about to say that. You still got Kelsey.
Yep.
Now, all right, this will be the last one, and then I'll let you go.
Okay.
How do you feel about the rule change
The rule change?
of overtime in the playoffs?
Yeah. I mean, let's just say if it was the Bills and the Chiefs still playing, we'd maybe even still be watching that game, like right now. Honestly.
We'll still be watching that game right now. They'd be delivering IV bags. Good luck on your next meet.
Thank you.
And hope to see you Thursday. If not, hope to see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, you'll see me Tuesday.
Tuesday it is. Until then, let me hear it one time.
Let's go, Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you. McNugget, you have a good one.
You too.
That's it. That's the show. I want to thank everybody for coming on. The 2 hours went by so fast. Big Blue Feet, I hope to see you on Thursday. I don't have any word to the wise today. What I do want to say is, first and foremost, be thankful for right now, this moment, right now. Let's just be thankful for what we have and embrace what we have. Because I sure the hell am. I'm thankful and I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful and thankful for you guys being a part of the show. And make someone smile and make it count. Simple as that. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Hump day. Let's go do the damn thing. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG, bud. Let's go Giants. Oh!